It started simply enough. About 16 months ago, I decided I was going to get serious about fighting microplastics. For a few years, I'd read news stories about high levels of microplastic pollution, tiny, even microscopic bits of plastic from shopping bags, water bottles and clothing, in some of my favorite waterways, from the Tennessee River to the Gulf of Mexico, and I wanted to do something about it. Call me old-fashioned, but I generally prefer my bodies of water to be more actual water and less man-made gunk. I'm also an Eagle Scout who wants to leave the land cleaner than I found it, or at least leave the smallest footprints that I reasonably can on the natural world that sustains me. I knew the problem was bigger than just me, but I wanted to do my part. And part of my part started in the laundry room. That's because microplastics, the kind now found in pretty much every water body on Earth, don't just come from plastic bags and straws and food wrappers. They also come from the clothing we wear, specifically from those synthetic, quick-drying fabrics that make working out in the Alabama heat slightly more tolerable, and the fuzzy fleece pullovers that work as winter jackets here most of the time. Those man-made fabrics shed little pieces of themselves as you wear them and especially when you wash them. Then, those little linty pieces escape down the drain through your washing machine. A lot of them make it all the way through the wastewater treatment process to be discharged into the rivers, where they sometimes get eaten by fish, or by things that get eaten by fish. Some of those fibers will make it all the way to the Gulf of Mexico where they're absorbed by oysters or plankton, and long story short, next time you eat a piece of seafood, you're also eating some very tiny bits of your gym shorts. But what to do about it? I decided I could either ditch all my favorite workout gear and sweat in soggy cotton, or I could buy an expensive gizmo online to try and engineer my way out of the dilemma. I went with option B, buying the $139 Filtrol laundry filter to hook to the end of my washing machine. The filter was easy to install in my basement laundry area. I mounted the filter on the wall near the washer and ran the drain hose to the top, then connecting a hose that came with the filter to the drain. Now the wastewater from my laundry passes through a filter first, trapping a whole lot of gunk before it got to my sewer. I got the filter up and running in mid-February 2020 and pretty much forgot about it until December. I was focused on other things, I suppose, like my first global pandemic. The instructions recommend cleaning the filter every 8 to 10 washes. I definitely did not do that. And after 10 months of ignoring it, I had built up some gnarly-looking gunk, as you can see below.